Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is ThatoFox and you are on the ThatoFox Express train, honey. So I hope you got yourself buckled in, you got yourself a drink. Because she's on her way. The ThatoFox Express has left the platform. We're on the way to Happyville because we happy mo. So if you're wondering what I'm going to be doing today, so I'm going to be doing do's and don'ts, right? The do's and don'ts of makeup. My opinion, okay? When you're doing your eyebrows, always brush your brows up so that they can be neat, so that when you fill them in, it's not like you've got some eyebrows going in one direction and another one going in another direction. I just need to brush it again so the lines are not harsh, and then I'm going to clean it up. I'm then going to go in with my almond from LA Girl. Then I'm just going to apply the concealer all over the whole eyelid. Perfect. What you shouldn't do, you don't want to do, is just draw the eyebrow in. Then I don't know why, but then they fade the eyebrows out. And then also, how you're gonna tell where your eyebrow ends is over here. She's too long. But that's my number one don't, is to make your eyebrows too dark and just drawing one solid line and then fading it in all the way to God knows in the middle of your face. That's not a look. I'm going to take the concealer in the color Warm Honey and I'm going to conceal the eyebrow right. So that for me is my number one don't. Okay, then I've already put concealer on my eyelid on the side. So then I'm going to take my eyeshadow. I'm only using one eyeshadow, right? I'm going to use the red over here and I'm going to do it on the dew. On the dew, you take a big brush and you're going to dab in the center, go back in the center again, pick up some more, especially if you want it to be highly pigmented in the center of the eyelid. Then you start to blend it out. Doesn't matter how many eyeshadows you intend on using. Once you've got an eyeshadow on, you've got to blend your eyeshadow out. So the look I'm going to try and recreate with my do's and don'ts is the one I had from Wednesday, which was the hair review Wednesdays. And as you can tell, I'm using two brushes. This brush is my application brush, and it's my application brush. I'll go in. The second brush is my blending brush. I'm then blending it out so that it's not a solid line. You can't see exactly where the eyeshadow starts and where it stops. You just see it gradually fade into a lighter hue. And that for me is a perfect eyeshadow graduation. What you don't want to do then, I'm gonna get some color and I'm just going to I'm just applying the red. I'm going to put on mascara. What I do with mascara is I put on more than one coat. So I put on a coat, then I move on to the other eye. Then I go back into this eye. So you have to make sure that when you're putting on eyeshadow is that you blend, and that you bring it up into the top half of your eyelid. It has to be like this. the difference between this and this is severe. There's a severe difference. I'm going to apply these lashes. Don't worry about seeing the white glue and stuff. That dries clear. Just make sure that the lashes are sitting in the right place. That's the most important thing. The white in the corner still dry, but the lashes are as close as possible to the lash line, and that doesn't bother me. Perfect. What you shouldn't do, completely miss your eyelid, your lash line. Okay. So I will then go in with my Essence eyeliner, and I will go over the lash line just to hide where the lashes start and where the lashes end. Is exaggerate your liner. Then I'm going to put my eyeliner over there. The one thing I don't like people do is they overline their eyes and it becomes too thick. It looks like I've got a blue eye here. That's not a look. I already look so heavy. I look crazy versus sexy. This is my foundation brush. You can either use this or you can use Real Techniques one. You see the point is it's a thick brush. It's not a thin brush. It's a thick brush that's going to help you apply your foundation. So I'm going to take a wet beauty blender and I'm going to blend in the one side that didn't blend in really well. I'm going to take the same foundation and I'm going to apply it with this brush. I don't even know why they tell people that this is your foundation brush, because it's so difficult to blend in with this brush. That's about as much blending I can do. You need a blending sponge. You need a blending. This is the same foundation on both sides, guys. So I've ended up drawing a line in the middle of my face so you can tell which side. So it's obvious which side needs help, which side is good. Now I'm going to go in and highlight. This is in the color, oh, this is Golden Honey, and I'm going to apply under the eye, right? I'm going to do that on the same side, but I'm going to show you what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't apply too much concealer, right?
Sorry, I'm not sure I understand.
I see sometimes people over highlight and they put so much on one side. You can actually highlight your whole face with just this amount of highlighter. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to go in again with a beauty blender, a wet one, and I'm going to start to blend this in. But because I can just push this up like that. Do you see how that amount of concealer is enough? Then over here, just under my jawline, then I actually, with what's left over, I then go into the forehead and lighten up the forehead. Contour, and I'm just gonna do a line there and do a line there. Fine. Now we're going to try and contour this side. we're going to try and blend this side out. Because I've got so much product on my face this side, it's going to be difficult to blend in, and it's basically going to make my whole face white because I've put so much on. So as you saw, I put contour there and contour here. I've seen people put a lot of contour on their faces. I usually just do a little line. So this is my contour blending brush, and I start to work it in that kind of motion. I don't want to get rid of that. So yet again, because I've put too much contour on this side of my face. So when I'm putting blush on myself, because of my skin color, I usually mix this and this. So I take a dab of that and one dab of that, and I then go in to my cheekbone. Sometimes you can hardly see it, but I can see it. I don't want to be too pink. But then what is a don't is this. I'm going to use my Mercier back under the eye, right? Then I'm going to take, if I want a more like quiche, you know what quiche is, like a line, I take the powder. I take the powder and I do a line with the powder. Then I fill it in down here. Do you see the line? Take the Mercier and put. We're baking, Baba. Smiley. Whilst I'm waiting for the baking to set in, I go back with that red that I used in the eyes, and I go in under the lashes, the bottom lashes. I go in. I'm not doing it on the side because sometimes people don't do it, so it's a don't. Right, now I'm going to brush this off. Like, this was a look, darling. Like, that's a look. That's no. Now, my latest pet peeve. When I do a highlight, I'm gonna go for this pink highlight and a bit of a gold, a bit of the pink, and a bit of the gold from Sleek, and I'm just gonna go on. Woo! What? Beautiful. Not too much. Take a little bit of this and I put it on the edge, on the tip of my nose. Go back again with a clean brush. Take the same thing, go into the arch of the eyebrow. What we're not going to do is use this fan, and we're not going to do this. And then they also put up here. And then they put also here on the chin. Then they also put on the nose. And then I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. I'm gonna go with my lipstick. Ruby Woo from MAC. Let's zoom out a bit. There's no need for you to be so close. Then on the other side, there's no precision. The trend that I despise the most is the overlining of the lips. I know, guys, I know it's got its thing, and maybe because I'm a black girl I don't see the need to overline the lips. I get it, okay, I get some people did, but and then what's missing is setting spray. I'm gonna go on this side with the MAC Prep and Prime. Then I'm going to go this side with the Iconic, but then right guys, this is the look at that. Because of the way I put on this eyeshadow, it's disappearing when I set it. So let me take my hair off. Let's do that. Let me finish. You catch the teeth? So guys, this is my this is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this look. These are my do's and don'ts. Don't be a dickhead. Do look fabulous. I mean, I don't know what else I can say to you guys. You clearly can tell the difference. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is me, ThatoFox, signing out. See you next week, Wednesday. I love each and every one of you, and welcome to 20K! What sound was it? I don't know. I can't believe I hit 20K subscribers. I can't believe it. My next video I'm going to be talking about the possibility of a giveaway. Love you guys. Take care. All the best. See you next week, Wednesday. ThatoFox Express is out. Boom.